Small producers in Central America are living hard times with plant diseases like rust that has affected more than half of the coffee plantations, and an extended drought that destroyed corn and bean crops.
El cambio climático, que es para mí lo que une a estos dos problemas que usted me ha mencionado, tanto la roya como la sequía, es el cambio climático.
Climate change is what unites these two problems, rust and drought. One of the principal causes of climate change is the technology that we have been using and also the activities that have been promoted, like extensive cattle ranching and industrial farming that affects soils. Other things that contribute are the poisons and nitrate fertilizers.
Uno de los grandes promotores que afecta el cambio climático. El otro es toda la mecanización de suelos.
Central America since the 1960s has been applying the Green Revolution promoted by the United States, based on chemical fertilizers and insecticides, and now with the promotion of transgenic seeds. Alba Ochoa is part of the movement Pata de Chucho or Dog Paw that promotes organic agriculture in the region.
En ese sistema capitalista siempre los grandes beneficiarios son las transnacionales.
In this capitalist system, the big beneficiaries have always been the transnational companies like Bayer, Syngenta, and Monsanto that curiously produce poisons and also have the control of the pharmaceutical corporations.
También tienen la línea farmacéutica.
According to the promoters of organic agriculture, there are ways to face the consequences of climate change and not only solve things by using more chemicals to produce crops and import, meanwhile, the basic grains from other countries.
Si nosotros empezamos a cubrir nuestros suelos con mayor vegetación, vamos a tener...
If we start to cover our land with more vegetation, we are going to have more water gathered. But the problem is that the water is evaporating. If you pay attention, in our country we have a lot of rain, but because our land doesn't have the capacity to keep it, we have lost that water to erosion. That also drags the soil, takes it to the rivers and then the sea. If we had more forests, the land could retain humidity and we would not suffer the effects of this drought.
En erosión se va, además arrastra el suelo, se va a los ríos y de ahí al mar.
Small producers are making efforts to organize regional gatherings in the next weeks to find ways to solve problems like drought and rust, but more essentially to change the way agriculture has been promoted by the government for the last 50 years in Latin America. Gerardo Torres, Telesur, Central America.